A very good morning and thank you so much for joining us on Sunrise at Sea. This is the Wellness, Beauty and Lifestyle segment. My name is Priva Elibaz and today we are in Bugolobi at FHNS Rehabilitation Center. And today we're going to be looking at the various routines you need to undergo as a sportsman in case you are on the verge of recovery. And I'll be joined by Dr. Isaac, who is a sports doctor, as well as James, who is a fitness expert. Gentlemen, welcome to the show.
Thank you.
Please walk us through what we're going to do today.
Yeah, so in most cases, athletes do present to us with a number of complications. Those sports injuries that they sustain during games, or some of them have chronic cases that they normally do present with after they've become worse. So when they're undergoing a rehabilitation protocol, there are a couple of exercises which we have to take them through in order for them to return to play. We call it a return to play protocol. So today we have a number of workouts that we want to show the audience and see and let them see what is normally done for athletes who are injured, so that when they get the same problem, they can also know exactly what to go through.
What to do in case they're faced by that.
Yeah.
Well, I'm not an athlete, but I must confess I love working out, so I'm ready whenever you're ready.
Yeah, definitely. We shall have to work with you in order to demonstrate the workout.
Well, let's get started.
Yeah. When an athlete is starting a rehabilitation protocol, definitely for purposes of safety, they have to warm up. And so that they are able to execute the workouts without, because when they are cold, it also poses them to risk of getting injured in other ways because they are not warm enough.
Is that what is referred to as a cardio workout or something like that?
Yeah. So it's a cardiovascular workout, and cardiovascular workouts have two components. There's improvement on blood circulation to the heart and to the brain. And then also we have the anaerobic component, but that is now part of strength and conditioning. Okay. Now here at our Rehabilitation and Performance Center, FHNS Rehab and Performance Center, we can use a cycling machine or we can use the treadmill.
Treadmill.
Yep.
I'm excited. Let's go.
All right. All right. I
need to hold here.
You don't need to hold, but
I don't need to do.
Try and feel free.
Maintain my balance.
Yeah. When you're using a treadmill, also the way you start, the tempo has to be slow.
Okay.
The tempo has to be slow, and you keep increasing the speed as you.
Super fast.
Yeah. Yes, you keep increasing the speed as you get used to the rhythm. After using the treadmill,
yes,
we now have a couple of. So using the treadmill, it normally takes around. To get an athlete really warm and safe enough to execute these workouts, it has to be around 12 to 20 minutes.
Is that the standard time you should be able to do your cardio workout, or it can even?
Well, now, so this is to like warm up. And also it's a protocol that is employed when an athlete is engaging in any kind of, or a team is getting ready to train, or they are preparing for a game. One of the key aspects of rehabilitation that we normally try to emphasize is getting an athlete back to play without having those aspects of compensation. We call them compensation because if an athlete hurts their knee on this side, they normally put a lot of pressure on this side. So they put more weight on this side, and it causes them to hurt this other good side. Now, there's a form of, there's an exercise protocol called proprioceptive training, which has a lot of balance and awareness training. Now, we have this battle rope. This battle rope entails, it brings in a lot of interesting objectives. Using a battle rope, it's a good way of initiating the rehabilitation protocol, because at the same time, when you're rehabilitating an athlete, you have to start from a foundation. You have to create a foundation so that you don't do highly complex workouts, which can actually get you hurt. Yes.
Damage you the more.
Yeah.
How many times is, I beg your pardon, how many minutes is an athlete or any person supposed to spend on this battle rope?
So it depends on also the objectives that you need for using the battle rope. So if you're using it for purposes of balance and awareness, and it's a case that we are starting with, so we normally do a double leg stand. When you do this, and then you go for a single leg squat. Now, as you're using this battle rope like this, you're optimizing balance and awareness, because if this is the knee that was hurt, and then you're using the battle rope, remember you're not squatting
as such,
or you're not using weights, which would enable you to put a lot of pressure on the knee. So you're just you're doing a static workout, but at the same time, while you're doing the static workout and you're balancing on this limb, the brain has to work in order to keep you in this
balancing
position.
on anyone.
Yes. So it means that it has to fire impulses to these muscle fibers so that they wake up and they are able to stabilize this knee so that you don't fall, right? But again, if you add in the battle rope, the battle rope brings in an idea in sports rehabilitation that we call perturbation training. So with perturbation training, the concept is when you're doing a simple routine like balance and awareness, a single leg squat, and then you add in something like this, which creates some sort of difficulty when doing the routine. It enables actually your brain to maximize efficiently firing impulses to the muscle fibers so that they're able to maintain your posture.
Can I try this battle rope?
Yeah, sure.
More than
Sure. Actually, the reason why we normally start with the double leg is to make the patient going through the rehabilitation protocol free. It's much easier for you to start with the double leg. Yeah, you really hit. Yes.
Does this in any way help with the arms?
Definitely, and like I said, in most cases, I find it, because I've worked with thousands of athletes, from the likes of Cheptegei, Ronald Musagala, Halima Nakai. These are Olympic athletes, to athletes in various sports disciplines of rugby, basketball, volleyball, netball. Implementing such workout routines like using a battle rope, it enables the athlete to, while we are focusing on the primary complaint, you find that the athlete is also using other areas, conditioning other areas.
So after we're done with the battle rope, what's the next exercise that?
So after doing the double leg, you could also demonstrate the single leg battle rope drill. Yes.
Either would work.
So
then squat a little bit.
So here's the beauty. When you're doing the squat, your knees don't have to go beyond your toes.
Ooh.
So it's more like you're doing a squat and then you fall backwards.
Like this?
Yes.
Well, that's all we had for you today on our Wellness, Beauty and Lifestyle segment. We are here at Bodywise Bugolobi. You can make your way here and you'll be able to sit down with Dr. Isaac of the FHNS Rehabilitation Center in Bugolobi. My name is Priva Elibas. Keep watching Sunrise at Sea and don't blink.